is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies, back like I never left. But I did. I left and I came back. And I'm back with a special Sunday night baseline brunch, like breakfast for dinner. Y'all know what I'm saying? It's like breakfast for dinner. I wasn't expecting it either, man. And don't y'all get spoiled. Like, this is like baseline brunch 2 days in a row. It don't go like this, but we had to come talk to y'all because this couldn't wait till next week. So much other stuff is gonna take place. We had to come and have a special conversation right now. So good evening to the panel. Brittany, Commish, High Life, in Spirit. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
And as I saw the post say, go Birds, go Gamecocks, go Seahawks. Let's go. Nick, close the door, man. Get to the Super Bowl, big dog. Ladies.
There's another Gamecock on defense too.
Okay.
I forget his name right now. But yeah, there's some Gamecocks out there. Yep.
No,
but we're cheering for Mr. Raven. We're cheering for Mr. Raven.
Yeah,
for
Mr.
Sure.
Raven.
Let's go, Big Nick. So, coming in, I want to say I had the chance to. We did a rewatch, so I got to rewatch of the Gamecocks. I haven't finished my homework for Unrivaled, and that show is postponed till tomorrow. We do have a CC show, but with this show right here, I do want to say, God, man, get this defense together. I did get a chance to watch the end of the Stanford-Cal game. Let me tell y'all something. Big Kima making plays down the stretch for Cal to close. Salute to Kima, man. Y'all know how I've been about Sakima since I cut this mic on. Y'all know how I've been about Sakima since I cut this mic on. I am so happy to see her having success over there at Cal. Lulu Twidell closed the door on him. Cal, still alive in the ACC. Stanford still trying to figure it out. Ladies, your thoughts? Did you get to see what's happening?
No, I did not get to see, but pulling up the stats right quick. I mean, shout out to Sakima. She's been having, a really solid season. I think earlier this season or year, we were talking about how we thought that Cal should be running. One of their challenges is they didn't do an effective job of when to use Kima and when not to. I felt like oftentimes they went away from her. I think they're starting to figure out that blend a little bit more. So that's good to see and good for her. She's playing well too.
Absolutely. Good for Kima.
Yeah, big Kima. I've been big on Kima. A couple other things happened today. I don't know if you got a chance to see it or not. Just real high level stuff. Michigan and the Trojans. Anybody check that out?
Our game came on in the middle of that, so I peeked. But I mean, I know that they came back on Michigan at some point, but Michigan was able to pull it out. So
yeah, surprise. Quiet Storm, what's happening? Michelle 85 Fly, what's happening? Emily vibing with Ty. MJ Lover 23 was good. Small the one. Keith Shep, what's happening? Mildog, what's good? Yeah, they came back on them. So let me ask you this. Were you surprised at the Trojans being able to keep it within 6 with Michigan?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Right.
No, no, because this is who Michigan has been all season. Michigan has either been the team fighting back.
They're the hunted or the hunter.
Hunter, exactly. This is who they've been all season. For Southern Cal, it's like, hey, at this point, you're fighting for your lives. So, and maybe you're fighting for Lindsay's coaching job. So look, every game, they need, at the end of the day, regardless of how this season ends, they need to find something that they can carry over into next season.
Okay. I like that. Iowa smacked the shit out of Ohio State. I don't know if y'all saw that game. I mean, I want to say Ohio State lost by like 20 or so.
My goodness.
Not surprised.
But so they lost by like 21. They lost by 21. But you still have Cambridge almost dropped 30, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, 4 assists.
But what was her field goal percentage?
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. That's why I'm bringing up the box scores right now so we can get to I just saw a little picture.
Because I bet you the answers are
She was
some common. Go ahead.
She was 9 to 19, 6 for 9 from 3.
What were their turnovers looking like?
Right. That was gonna my turnovers and rebounds are.
So she had 4 to 3 turnovers. She had 10 rebounds. She gave you the double. She had 4
Sorry,
assists.
for the team.
For the
what was
team.
it?
Oh, now see, I was gonna get into them.
No, okay. Well,
yeah, I was gonna get right. I was going there next
because
the problem was that it looked like Hannah Stokey was out there looking like Hannah Jordan Stokey. 8 for 13, 18 points, 15 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 stocks. Hey, Elsa Limlala, where were you? 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 5 blocks. I need more, kid. I need more.
How many fouls did she have?
3. 3 fouls.
Ideally in the first quarter. Okay. Or first half, I'm curious. And then Kylie Kitts, what was her foul situation?
What's that?
Kylie Kitts?
How
many fouls did she have / her stat line?
Kylie Kitts did not play this game.
Well, there's your answer.
Someone like
does anybody know why Kylie didn't play?
Didn't she look like she got a concussion or her shoulder? Why was she was down on the ground during Coretta Scott? So maybe whatever that was, that continued. Okay, well then there's the answers right there. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Hannah Stokey.
That's the answer.
Look, if Hannah Stokey gonna do something, she gonna rebound.
And it's not even Hannah. It's I almost called her Heidemann. What's her name? The other big. The one that's actually their more consistent player. She went off. Hannah went off. If you don't have anything in the paint to contend with that, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
They didn't even have Kylie, so there's that.
That was all she wrote.
Darnell, you think Dawn saw the tape and decided to listen to you? I'm a little bit more connected than that, but if you need that to sleep, I got. Well, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. But I'll let you have that one. Emily said I think it was the shoulder. Key, what's happening? Darnell say, what up, panel? What up, ladies? I'm horse around, say what up. So it's all love. Alabama versus Mississippi State, close one. You seen that one?
Nope.
I was surprised.
Who won?
Alabama.
Okay. How close was it? Sorry, say that.
I want to say it's within 7. Let me pull that one up.
I know. I just thought you had it. You good.
No. I was waiting on it to load. Yeah, within 7. 85-78.
Was their big back?
Cody.
Cody. Yeah, Cody. Yeah, was Essence Cody back?
Essence Cody played, yes, but not a starter. She played 15 minutes. She had 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers. The star of the show was Jessica Timmons with 28. She dropped 28 on Mississippi State.
I'm a little surprised by that because Mississippi State was able to contend with Vanderbilt pretty well. So the turnaround and not be able to contend with Timmons is interesting. But we've seen firsthand.
It was the favorite show, though.
Sorry? Yeah.
It was the favorite show as far as Mississippi State go.
No. I'm talking about their ability to defend Alabama.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So if they played Michaela pretty well, not too long ago, and then Michaela still got points, but they were able to maybe limit everybody else. I know they dropped in a zone when they did it. I'm just a little surprised that it didn't seem like but maybe Timmons just hit really tough shots. Like when they played us, that happened too. So our defense still could have been better, but she can.
Timmons was 3 of 6 from 3, 11 of 11 from free throw.
Well,
she got to the line. She got them in foul trouble. That's it.
Yeah. So you cannot give us.
Yeah, Francis with 4 fouls. You had Richardson with 4 fouls, and you have McFall, Destiny with 4 fouls.
How many free throws did Bama shoot as a team?
Bama shot 24 free throws. They made 20
there you go.
But shit, Mississippi State shot 21 free throws. They made 18 of them. They were out there hacking. Everybody was just out there smacking the shit out of each other.
So for real, so.
Hey, my goodness. My goodness. But it looked like the story of this game really was 3-pointers. Alabama shot 62 from 3. They shot 21 threes. They made 13 of them.
62 from 3.
62 from 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that will do it. And they shot 20-something threes.
Yeah, they shot 21 damn threes. And then Mississippi State they shot 25% from 3, 4-16.
Yeah.
So that looked like the game right there, the threes.
That will do it.
Auburn, Oklahoma. Did you see any of that game?
I just know it was close because I think at halftime they showed us like that score. It was at Auburn. Auburn can defend now. So no, I didn't see the game besides just it was close, and then I guess ultimately Oklahoma won.
Yeah, and all I'm gonna say is I bet that Oklahoma team that showed up today was not the same Oklahoma team that played us.
Well, I think Williams might have had a better game. Chavez, 18 points on 16 shots. They shot really good from free throw, right? They had a couple of players also. They shot 70% from free throw. They had like 2 players shoot 100% from 3. Everybody else only missed like 1. Reagan Beers, she can't make a free throw to save her life. Reagan had like 6 fucking turnovers. She's 1 from 5 from free throw. No, go ahead.
My goodness.
No, I was gonna say I forgot to mention when we talked yesterday that I would have considered fouling Reagan at the end of regulation, but I decided to let that go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see if she could make them.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, we talked about Auburn before, and I think that again they're going to start coming along, and they're going to spoil some people's dance cards on the way down later in the season. They didn't start off well. They lost the first quarter by 7. They won the second quarter. They tied the third quarter. They lost the fourth quarter by 2. So they start better.
That first quarter did them in.
Yeah, the first quarter did them in. They start better. They in this game. So
don't know how many teams you got to tell that to.
Let's go, Seattle. Sorry, we are also other sports fans. So we do have football on, and we are still.
Damn, Sam, can you throw a pass? The man was wide open in the flat. How do you miss that? I might be behind people, but
I think so.
You might be.
Yeah,
you might be. Okay, so 103 in the chat. So I hit the like and share. They both right there. But what we pulled up to talk about, because those was the only ones that I was going to talk about. What we pulled up to talk about, South Carolina Gamecocks, Vandy. Ladies, your thoughts?
No, somebody. I'm so sorry. We gotta name one more box score.
Who I missed?
Who else? Notre Dame.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay.
We can't let this go in the back though.
I'm sorry. I had limited it to people with numbers in front of their name.
That's fair. That's fair.
My bad. It was a few other ones we could talk about if we was talking about people that didn't have no numbers. You know what I mean? But yeah, okay. Let's talk about Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
I mean, clearly, I did not watch the game. I just saw the final score.
Losing to Clemson?
And it wasn't close, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was where?
Hannah tried to cool her seat off, though, I think, with her statement.
No, I think I was going to get to that, but I just want to. Where was that game played? I'm pretty sure it was in Notre Dame, was it not?
I'm going to the information now.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were in South Bend.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Pavilion.
You lost like that.
So here's the thing. So they lost 65-58. Hannah still dropped a 30 ball. She had 6 assists, 8 steals. So Hannah was responsible for 42 damn points.
Okay, wait.
Of 58.
Tell me her field goal breakdown.
Oh, I was waiting on that to click open. So she had 30. She played 40 minutes. She had 30 points, 11 of 21 field goals.
Okay.
0 for 4 from 3, 8 for 10 from free throw, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 turnovers, 8 steals, 4 fouls. Prosper played 40 minutes too. She gave you 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers.
Oh, yikes!
Who was the
Jesus
second
30.
leading scorer?
The second leading scorer was Ayana Moore with 16, 5 of 12. But here's the thing. So Vanessa DeJesus was out there for 38 minutes. She had 0 points. And see, they still only went 6 deep. Okay, listen, Clemson only played 8. 6 deep. Sanchez got up off the bench for 21 minutes. If you get 2 points off your bench, 2 points from the bench in a 40-minute game.
Wait, Ayana Moore started, or she came off the bench too?
No, Ayana Moore started. Starting was Moore, so DeJesus, Prosper, Hidalgo, Coles, and then Sanchez went to the bench.
Okay, so they moved 2 people to the bench.
Wait, well, no, the second person didn't play.
DeJesus started. Sorry, did you say that?
Yeah, DeJesus, Vanessa.
Okay, then Sanchez. Yeah, because Sanchez has been their other person in the starting lineup that wasn't consistently giving you production.
Well, she didn't give you anything off the bench either. So I don't know. Maybe you should consider if you have anybody else on the team that can get in your rotation.
But what if they don't?
Well, then your seat should be on fire because you showed up unprepared for a full season.
Again, there's rumors out there of who was supposed to listen. No, hold on. Let me finish. I'm with you. Just let me finish. There's rumors out there about who was and wasn't supposed to come. And I understand that, right? And I'm with you. It's still roster construction at the end of the day, sits at the feet of the coach. And if you know, and you've been around that that institution long enough that you know, whatever happens with the academic institution is a little iffy, then you better have secondary options and tertiary options and et cetera, et cetera.
So here you go. Come on, tertiary options. Come on, layman's terms. Come on, layman's terms. For everybody in the chat. So a plan C. You better have a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. That's what she said.
Plan B.
Okay. Tertiary options. Come on. This is what I was gonna ask you. Mm-hmm. Is it time for her to hold tryouts?
Not time for hold tryouts.
I'm so over you.
It's not time for her to hold tryouts. It's time for her to play the bench.
Well, who else is on the bench? Okay, hold on. Okay,
clearly there's bodies there.
Okay. Y'all remember them 6 names so I can see who else is here. Okay, y'all remember them 6 names.
But here's the thing, I will give you this. Okay, go ahead, go with the names and then I'll answer.
Let me get to this roster. Okay, because now y'all remember who played and who didn't, right? Okay, y'all remember them 6. Okay, so KK Bransford, where's she at? Is she hurt?
She's injured.
She's still hurt. Yeah, she's still injured.
Okay. Lucy Jensen.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, a 5'10" guard, sophomore out of Brookfield. Where you come on, Wisconsin? Leah Macy.
Again. Oh, that's the freshman that's hurt. She's not playing.
Okay, she's hurt too. Okay. Yep. Kelly Radigan.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, come on, 5'8" junior out of South Bend. Jordan Smith. 5'6" guard senior out of Granger, Indiana.
Don't know who that is.
Bella Terrani. None of these people came play.
Well, that's
quite frankly, they sound
at this point, you got to be able to get out there and foul somebody or something. Shit.
These sound like the people that you want her to hold tryouts. This is what she got. No, dead ass. They all sound like they down the street. They around the corner.
Oh man, well then they need to go on. They need to go on campus and be like, hey, have you ever played basketball? Did you shoot in high school?
Yeah, I don't know if they got a volleyball team.
Come on, man. Yeah, get some jumpers.
Some volleyball players. At least somebody who can just contest, or she can lob the ball to, or they can play defense.
Yeah, they got
soccer players can play some defense.
Yeah, come up with something. But they're another team. Regardless of what happened this season, you're building for next season. You need to have something in the works and planned for. All right, this is exactly how next season we're going to look. You need to start building that now.
Which is why I've been arguing she might as well play other people to develop the team.
Exactly.
A little bit more.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, because the thing is, like, we can say, okay, who are these people? But the other part of that is, okay, have we ever seen them play? Like, it's different if, okay, these kids have got like a ton of opportunities and they're just not producing. Where's the ton of opportunities? You're losing anyway, so you might as well just play them. You're losing anyway.
I told y'all 2-3 baselines ago, I would have changed it and at least faked a sisterhood kumbaya-ness to attract other people to want to come here. That's what I would have done.
Literally. Like,
It
see,
should
we
look
play
like the most
everybody.
fun place to work. Funnest, as some people
Absolutely.
say.
We have fun. We hold Bible study together. And we just, I don't know, live, love, pray. There you go. And play basketball. That's what they need to do, because you're losing games anyway. So unless you plan on telling all those kids that you're not playing, hey, don't come back, and finding replacements for all those kids in the portal, yeah, you're gonna have to play them. Sorry.
Well, you better try to figure it out. Did we have anything else on our game? Anybody else?
Oh no, it just in the presser, you alluded to it, but Hannah, this is the leadership I've been asking Hannah for. She at least, well, this is not all encompassing leadership, but aspects of this. She at least tried to say, this isn't on coach, this is on us for our effort and coming ready to play. So, that's the leadership thing. So when I see the things I've been asking for, I'll call it out. I'll call out that Hannah at least is demonstrating, and maybe she's been going to some of them leadership classes I've been asking her to go to. So that is good. That's a good step. Hope you're doing it with your teammates as well.
Okay. So, okay, Anthony, Hannah wanted to be the number one. Now she is. Now she has to produce and not just points, but wins. Wow. Okay. Does she have enough to produce wins with, or are you saying like, forget it? Now this how you set it up. Go get it done. Let me know. Let me know. Appreciate you sharing that, Michelle, aka 85 Fly. I also saw that Missouri took care of Texas A&M. Joni.
Yeah, that's done. Joni. Unfortunately.
Joni, start prepping, sister. Start prepping.
You know what they say? Start updating your resume. Start updating your resume. Flick that little switch on LinkedIn. Let them know you're interested in jobs. Everything. If you let them know. Always willing to listen. Miami at SMU. Adia Barnes. Is she gonna be able to stay down there at SMU, y'all? Miami beat them 75-66.
I mean, she just got there.
Okay, so she got time. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm not
sure. I mean, it's not like she was a world beater at Arizona. I mean, she recently, of recent time, before when she did it with Ari and them. But SMU knew what they were getting. No.
Oh my gosh.
They should have. Stupid penalties. My goodness.
I'm saying, but at this point though, like, I thought that she was going to SMU because she needed more resources, and SMU had more resources. So if they got the more resources, what's happening? Woolen, what are you doing, big dog?
Right. I was just about to say, you got to stop, and you're over there taunting the sideline like an idiot.
Yeah, bro, you can't get burned like that, man. Oh, yeah, it's ugly too. Yeah, that was ugly. You gotta make up for that, homie. You owe us one. Yeah, dang, Joni. Start the day. I'm saying the Hannah ran off all the help, and the person she ran off with is basically playing with a soccer team, and she producing wins and got them rent, got them. I don't know. I got you. She got to work with what she got, and if she is who she say she is, she got to get some wins. I understand that. She's got to be able to beat some of these teams. I mean, she may not be able to win the ACC, but she's got to be able to beat some of these teams that they losing to. Right, I understand that part. You definitely supposed to be able to beat. You definitely supposed to be able to beat Clemson. If you drop a 30 ball, get them ranked. I got you. It's a good ass football game going on right now too, y'all. But anything else on Notre Dame and Clemson?
No.
Well, game. See them cocks in the chat, man. Rock out with your cock out, man. Let's talk about these Gamecocks. 103-74. Let's talk about
it. That's what I'm talking about. Just literally everything we said, we basically did. The things we called out to be better were drastically improved. Starting with, actually, I'm going to say this and then go back one. Starting with tip off, right? Like the energy was there from jump. We started, our defense became our initiator for offense. We can talk about Don's lineup changes. I thought the rotations were also pretty good. I thought everybody stepped up when we needed them. I feel like everybody had at least one critical play in the game. Yeah, it was just it's our best game to date, in my opinion. I think everybody did, like I said, the rebounding. Yeah. The effort. We were on the floor. Yep. We were in passing lanes, more active.
Okay,
lanes.
so you're accepting the rebounds, even though Joyce didn't have 8. I wanted to make sure I wasn't clear. I was waiting. She had 6 assists.
But yeah, 7 and 6.
Let me finish. That's what I was about to say. I accept less rebounds because she tied with Raven for 6 assists. She was moving the ball.
6 beautiful assists.
Yes, she was moving the ball.
Passing out of the traffic. Yes, absolutely.
And she had 1 turnover. I was not happy at the end of the half. That was a momentum shift that we didn't need to have, but I will take 1 turnover.
Yes. Like, this was definitely the best game thus far that they've played.
Yes, because everybody collectively was able to, like, both sides of the ball came together. So,
exactly.
And multiple people had good games. So, like I said, it was our best overall game. Yeah. I guess it's now my new favorite Joyce game, because otherwise it was Texas.
I see Willie Brown popped in here with your chest out, talking about UConn would have held them to 54 points. UConn couldn't keep Seton Hall from 52. And they playing the Little East. Please don't come here on that bullshit. I ain't the one. I ain't the one. Seton Hall playing the Little East. They couldn't keep them from getting to 52. Don't tell me about what the fuck they would have did with an SEC team, because they don't play that many of them. Don't come here with the disrespect. Don't come here with your chest out. No, don't come here with your chest out with false receipts and shit, and you let Villanova score 50. Creighton dropped 54 on your head. Don't come here with that bullshit. Look at your standings. Look at your records. Look at who that scored on you. Let's look at who that scored on you.
It's just crazy how all these Husky fans was in like an early retirement just before like last season. They
wanted Gino gone.
Literally screaming, Gino needs to be fired. We need to move on. He needs to retire. Please go somewhere. Now that they won last season, it's we're so back. Please go.
Don't tell me about what they do with the SEC team. Move on. Move
Because
around.
then the other part about it is when Gino leave, they gonna be boohoo crying.
Move around. This ain't the chat for you. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies. I just had to address that. I was just saying, come on, man. I'm not doing it.
Ooh, not Nick getting into Woolick as he should.
Absolutely. Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah. Like, your feelings hurt.
Super Bowl.
Your feelings hurt. We trying to win, bro. We trying to win, bro. Lock in, bro. Facts. You out here celebrating this shit, and we ain't won shit yet.
Literally, and then you give up the touchdown. You get the personal foul, and then you give up the touchdown. Like, sir.
Oh my. Joyce was your MVP for today? Oh no, not for me. Joyce had a good game, but she wasn't my MVP today. Maddie was fighting over screens and staying attached to Blake's.
I think they did a really good job. Help was there today compared to against Oklahoma. It was very much, all right, help was nowhere to be found. Fighting over screens. I think Gotti did a really great job of that. We talked about the possibility of what the lineup change was going to be, and it turned out Gotti got the start. It's just great. Great for her. Kids earned it. And she went out there and showed why she earned the start. I think we thought the matchups were gonna go the way the matchups went, right? I think the only question that we had was, okay, who was Tessa gonna be matched up with?
Yeah, but I think we worked through it. The only thing that didn't go the way, because Raven ended up with 2 fouls, is Mouse ended up playing
True. Yeah.
Blake's for a long time, and Mouse held her own. She
Absolutely
showed up defensively. And so, like, that was a really good showing. That's literally what I call, like, how can you be pesky? How can you be better defensively? And the next game sure did need it.
Absolutely. She had some really great passes out there because Vandy ended up going into a zone in the second quarter because Blake's picked up her second. She had a couple really good passes to kind of get them out of that zone in the second quarter. And then, the defense, because also she played a good chunk in the third quarter because Gotti picked up a quick third. Gotta give a round of applause to Mouse for just being ready and being ready to do what was needed. And what was needed was, hey, we need you to be the point guard, control the floor, but we also need you to come and be a pest on Michaela. So the only thing I want to nitpick about is like the closing to the second quarter, and that was for all of them. Because
that was bad. That's why I said I was just like that was
come on now. Yeah, the closing of the second quarter, like there were a couple of turnovers in there. It was, and I think what really had got me was like the final 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, the turnover, which didn't touch anybody, so no time.
Yes.
And I remember as I was watching it, I was like, we have 3.5 seconds. You do not have to launch it down the court. I literally was saying it. And then all of a sudden, I watched Joyce cock her hand back, and I was like, "No, we don't need that."
Through a bullet, like no,
I was like, we don't need that. Just pass, make the easy pass.
And then especially because they had just gave up a 3-point play to Michaela that possession before.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, you got 3 seconds, and
then we also Maddie and Isla, they didn't talk enough or whatever happened on that they didn't close out to Galvin. But other than that sequence, I was pretty happy most of the game.
Yes, because they came out in the third, and Raven did what I thought Raven was going to do the entirety of the game. She was in Michaela's shorts, and I know Michaela freaking hated it because Raven blocked about 3 of them shots.
Raven played what, 20 minutes?
Yes.
And she got
20
10
minutes,
points?
10 points. Yep.
And how many what was her full stat line again? It was 20 minutes, I think. 5 rebounds. Her rebounds was significant. Her assists were 6. She had blocks. Like, had she played a little bit more, and like Raven's stat line could have also been real interesting today.
Ladies, can y'all help me with something? Because I don't want to spend a lot of time letting it sink in. So UConn never played their conference for a championship. Let that sink in.
How does that make sense?
If I let that sink in, what would it mean? That they conference ain't good enough to have anybody else fucking be in a Final Four except them? Well, yeah, if I let that sink in, it sounds like they conference ain't shit.
Exactly, like what?
Anyway, okay. I was just wondering. I wanted to know what. I
didn't even understand that. I thought they were saying they didn't play anyone in their conference, and I was like, well, how do you win your conference championship? But whatever. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I was trying. Before I wasted too much time letting it sink in, I wanted to see that it makes sense. Look, it didn't make no fucking sense. Okay.
All I was gonna say was they need to take that up with the University of Connecticut and tell them to go put them in the Power 4 conference. How about that?
Next topic. Back to the Gamecocks.
Yeah,
but
I was just wondering.
Yeah, but Raven.
Daddy brought that. Yes, Raven. Oh, let's go. I'm sorry. You was talking about Raven. Go ahead.
Yes, the Blake's had what? Blake's had 17 and a half.
I think she only had 5 points on Raven in the second, I think.
Absolutely. And they held her under her road, her average of points made on the road. I think it was like 25, and they held like 23.
What did she have at half? 19?
Yes, 17, 19, something like that.
And then Raven.
And then Raven.
Yeah. because I know she was tired of Raven. And because she was definitely trying to figure out they were, even when they were running her off of screens, it was like she was struggling to find space because she knew the footsteps was coming and it was coming quick. So I know she was like, bro, I can't, man. I'm tired. Somebody
Raven was in that shirt. You're right. Raven was in that jersey.
Not only were the footsteps coming, the arms were coming because
wingspan activate. Yeah, talk about it, Commish.
There were times where she technically had the shot, but then Raven would close and block shots. Like she couldn't get, even when it looked like shots she should be able to get off.
Right. It was just like, whoa. So it was.
Raven's amazing per usual.
Absolutely. Laddie.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's talk about the other people in the starting lineup. Go ahead, go with Laddie.
Man, this was a great bounce back game for Laddie.
Definitely.
I think today I think we kind of got what we were asking for her to use the mid range as well. I knew she had it going when she hit that turnaround with the little scoop. She'd be scooping the ball low, and she hit that turnaround jumping from the free throw line. I said, "Oh yeah, she's feeling it. She's feeling it today." From anybody that was talking, saying where tonight, we ain't seen her 20 games in. Man, get out of here. Yeah, Laddie had it going today.
I thought she did a good job defensively. Still could have cranked it up a little bit more for me, but I'll take it. I thought she started the game off with great energy. I think there were less of those types of what I was complaining about was like just putting your head down and driving in the lane with no plan or no recognition. It happened a couple times today, but far less than what we've seen before. We also saw her midi. I was like, thank you. So I just felt like she was more adaptable to what the defense was giving and wasn't just dead set on getting to the rim at any cost. So I like that too. And then she finished better too.
Yes, I think everybody finished better today than what we was doing in Oklahoma.
So I think what I really liked was the that defensive sequence. I think it started with Gotti. I think Gotti got the steal on the right. She pushed it back up the right, and I don't remember who finished.
Was this early in the game?
Yeah, beginning of like early in the game. Gotti ended up with 2 steals. She was involved in 2 defensive plays early. I want to say, did Tessa finish one and Tanaya finish one?
I know Tessa finished one.
Let me see. I think I got this sequence.
Yeah, because she or was that Tessa who lobbed it to Gotti and Gotti?
No,
okay, I'm thinking
Gotti lobbed it to Tessa.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
We had a great defensive sequence that Gotti initiated. Let me see where I'm at. That's what I like most about her being in the in that starting lineup was the defense that she brought.
Yeah.
First quarter. Gotti to Tessa, then Gotti to Latson. Timeout Vandy. Exactly. Thank you. It was ugly for him. It was ugly. Michaela Blakes was so, her spirit was broken right then. You remember she walked with her head down to the bench when they hit the timeout. Yeah, it was hurtful. It was hurtful. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see.
With them, I think they came in and they was like, and they got hit.
They got
blitzed. Like, whoa,
blitzed. It was like, oh, y'all if you ain't never been here before, welcome.
Exactly. Welcome. And so they found something in the second quarter, and they went in like, okay, we only down 11. We were down 21 at one point. We only down 11, so let's go. Came in the third quarter. It's like, hey, y'all forgot Raven been on the bench. Yeah. And then after that, Raven came back in there and was causing havoc for Michaela. I think the rest of them said, all right, man. All right. Let's
actually fun fact, Raven didn't start in the second half. Raven came off the bench because Gotti got that third foul, which was really on Laddie. That was Laddie put her in that position.
Yep, that quick third, and then boom, there's Raven.
Yeah, because Dawn was cussing and brought Raven in. I think her plan was to let Raven rock, like let that unit rock out. So Maddie actually got the start in the second half.
Yeah. And then that was all she wrote for them because the league just continued to grow. But I do have one thing to say. I got one question. And this might be a question towards Mr. Vic Schaefer. Jackalinga wasn't shooting like that when she was with you. And I think you needed that. So what was happening over there? That's all. That's all. Because homegirl shooting is at a career high over there in Vandy. I'll give it to the kid. But yeah,
this sequence right here, y'all. The tone for the game for me right there.
Yep.
That was a great sequence right there. That was everything that we've been looking for from us as a defense, I think.
Yeah, Shay Ralph did a quick pull.
From starting the game with energy.
Yeah. Look, after them first sequences, Shay Ralph said, I need to reevaluate. Come on, Galvin. We need to reevaluate. We need to get you. You a little shook. You a little shook. Come sit by me for a little bit.
Yep. And like, I think we just did a good job of like, I don't think Galvin, outside of that last sequence of the half, I don't think she really got anything.
No, she really didn't get nothing.
And hell.
Yeah, she was in hell.
Yeah, and if she did get anything, she worked. She had to earn that. She worked for it.
What was her stat line? Let me see. Where's my other phone?
Not they lost the game at 9:30 this past Thursday. I don't have time, y'all. It looked like Don. You said it looked like Drip was about to cry. Y'all funny. Medina was screaming. Also, she wanted that ball. It was so much over communication today, but I also like the emotion. Yeah, I saw Joy scream. I saw Medina scream on somebody. Who else? Somebody else screamed on somebody.
Look, I saw Medina screaming defensively.
Yeah.
Screaming
on people and screaming to talk on defense.
Who mad? I was like,
I saw her screaming on them both.
Everybody gets screamed on.
Oh no, I seen what y'all was talking about. I don't know if I thought that she was about to cry, but I know what y'all talking about.
So Joyce let out a scream too. I said, okay.
What's up, Country Notary? Y'all thought I was about to cry about that defense.
This Woolen guy? Oh no, that was Witherspoon. Okay, I thought that was Woolen. I was about to say you messing up.
Get it together, dude.
Literally, if they lose this game, we will go back to Woolen. That third quarter personal foul.
Yeah,
I like the little alley-oop throw to Latson in the fourth. Raven to Latson, little tip in. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice play.
I've been telling y'all we have alley-oops at home for all season, but people didn't want to believe me.
Oh, great day to be a Gamecock. You better believe it, Country Notary. Great bounce back win. Everything that we was looking for.
I also want to add Medina, I think, did a really good job.
Let's talk Mo. Yeah.
Catch that. Oh no, that's like way overthrown, but at least you're there. Okay. Medina did a really good job of coming off the bench and being locked in. I actually thought it was, of recent memory, one of her better defensive and definitely energy, because that's what I've been asking for. But yeah, I feel like she did a good job coming off the bench. I don't know. I think I caught part of Dawn's post game, but I'd be interested to see if we stick with that moving forward, because I do think it either gave her enough, like she was able to watch the game, and then it alleviates pressure off of her maybe. So I'm definitely, I mean, clearly whatever Dawn does, but open to that moving forward if need be.
You like to start going small?
It's not that I liked us going small. I liked us, well, in a way, yes, there were more lanes, right? The paint wasn't as clogged. That's true. I'd like more our defensive energy. And if that's what it takes to get the defensive energy going, then so be it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
As long as I'm fine with it, as long as they rebounded it.
Right.
And like Don told y'all, this stuff ain't on Mo. This stuff ain't on Medina. The loss, all that stuff, all that talk, it's not on Medina.
Right. Oh. I didn't say that. Is the chat saying that?
No. I just want to reiterate that. The chat was talking about, people in the chat was talking about Medina the other day, like, sit her down. Where's Allie? She better play. Like, right? They was ready to sit Allie. They was ready to just, Medina, why you still on the team, and let Allie start. And at the end of the day, we going to need Mo.
For the people who felt that way, I'm curious about, and this is not a bashing Allie session, but I actually felt like today, Allie's defense, like she looked confused and potentially out of sorts at time. Lost is lack of is the word I'm thinking of. It didn't seem as crisp and as like confident. So I don't know if it's if that's just like a blip or what, but I felt like today I left wanting more from her defense, again with the full caveat of that's only her 4th game with us, but I didn't feel like that's a starting caliber person yet. She's not there yet. I don't believe in the starting yet.
No, they think they saw what she can do offensively, so they're like, "Oh yeah," and it's like, "Hey, she still has some things. She still has some ways to go.
We still have some ways to go.
Yes, we still have to figure out the fouling thing. But like we still have to figure out the fouling thing, and then just getting her more comfortable, and finding ways in which that she can be more impactful on and specifically in the rebounding category.
She did get a contested rebound, which I wanted. But yeah, I saw some improvement. I also saw some things that were like hidden in the box score. Like I think there was a time where her and Medina were out on the floor. Medina made a move. She made sure she floated to the high post to just give more space for Medina to operate. I think that's where Medina did that curl from the left side to the right side. Medina also did a really good job of, I know we talked about yesterday, her being more patient and more foundational, like and rooted in her moves. I thought she did a much better job of that today as well.
Absolutely. It's just the all in due time. It's just like by March, she won't look the same. And I need people to let her go through her maturation process. Homegirl just got here. She ain't even been here a whole month.
Right.
Like she'll be ready to go come March and in whatever role Dawn sees fit.
Exactly.
Like there's no need to rush. There's no need to rush her. Like, yeah, she needs to start. Now for what? Because if anything, if she's starting, I'm a little bit concerned in terms of who's not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Right.
But yeah, she did all right today. I might have expected a little bit more just because of the matchups, but also there was a lot of screening going on.
Yeah,
a lot of it. So I understand how that can get a bit confusing. And then I think at one point, like, she was guarding Jackalinga. So you out there on the perimeter. But overall, yeah, she did good. Who do we not talk about? Tessa. Trench baby Tess.
Yep.
Trench baby Tess was in the trenches.
Total Tessa. Let's talk about it.
Oh man. Tessa. It's like you can tell Tessa was locked in today for the most part.
Yeah.
You could tell, and you could tell just from how focused she was defensively, being in help, and then also on the offensive side, I think she didn't press today. There was no need to press, but she didn't press. She took the shots that were there for her to take, and today she was pretty automatic. I think she had like 20 points today.
Yes.
She wasn't on the boards like I would have liked. I like when Tessa has like four rebounds.
Yep.
I like at least 4 from her, but I think considering how we were as a team, I'll be okay. But I would love for her to be on the boards more.
Yeah. I also felt like Tessa had a great game. There were a couple times where I felt like, was it in the second when they started kind of closing the gap? I felt like there were some shots. There were a couple people who I was just like shot selection. Like no one's down there to rebound, and we're kind of just like, shooting some shots. Tessa was guilty of that a couple times. But overall, I think like good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah.
And I think the thing with Tessa is it's not necessarily, and speaking offensively, it's not necessarily about the amount of points. It's the fact that we need her to take shots, and she needs to take good ones. So I think now as the season goes, she's starting to take more shots. And it's like, yes, sister, we need you to take shots. You said you don't care how many points you score. Dawn does.
Yeah.
And it's because that means that you're not putting up you're not shooting any shots.
Definitely makes us more dangerous, right?
Exactly.
You know who I thought did a great job today? Setting the tone and energy. Just for how they walked on the court. Rolls Royce Joyce Edwards, man. Did y'all see Joyce Edwards at the start of the game? Did y'all see how focused and locked in she was walking out to jump the ball?
I saw her breathe, but I like started the game like right on time. I saw it when when she tipped the ball to Gotti, and Gotti went straight for the layup. So I didn't really see the whole precursor.
Oh yeah, Joyce walked on the floor like all business. It fucking game's up, bro. Jig's up, buddy. Jig's up. Like, we in here locked in. Joyce wasn't fucking around today. I like the way she hit the floor and jumped the ball. So I was like, wait, we look small. Who finna jump the ball? I looked up, it's Joyce in the middle. She passed out of a double team. She made some great passes today. She had 6 assists.
Look,
sorry, what were you saying?
The 6 assists, but the big thing is the 1 turnover.
1 turnover and not many fouls too, right? For everybody. Defending without fouling was big for us today.
What we saw from Joyce today is what I expect from Joyce moving forward. Because I think today, compared to how it was against Oklahoma, Joyce didn't just put the ball on the floor. Joyce looked, observed what was going on, and then said, okay, now I can go. Or, hey, I need to go. Or let me pass this ball. That was more of a first nature thing today, compared to, all right, let me put the ball on the floor first. And with her doing that, with her observing the floor, she was able to see and make those right passes and make them at the right time and accurate.
I think it was clearly a point of emphasis between both Medina and Joyce, because even in the fast break, I saw Joyce pick up the ball instead of just taking it straight to the rim. Like she picked it up. I know that's the one I think she brought it across. She picked it up. She gave it to Raven. Raven found Tessa trailing. That's the one where Tessa looked and saw, I don't even know if it was Passad or who, but was able to pump fake, which I would like to see more of, by the way, from our entire team. But pump fake, she kind of flew past her and Tessa hit that 3. And they called a timeout. So I think that was that whole sequence was really good too. So like a good indication of, I saw Joyce do it. I saw Medina do it too. She did double dribble, but we'll let that go because Vandy did a lot of double dribbling and traveling that they didn't call. But she picked it up instead of just trying to like ram to the rim. So good stuff for both of them.
I think my favorite Joyce sequence offensively and passing wise was when Raven was about to get trapped. Joyce comes up to the elbow, flashes like, "Hey, I'm open." Raven passes it to her. Medina cuts, and then she sees Tessa right there in the corner for the open three.
Yeah,
I said, "Oof, I love it." The assists were great today. That's
Chef's
something that was,
kiss.
yes, it was high today. It was on the list of things that we needed to do better. We needed to pass the ball better.
Yep.
But that also comes with we need to finish plays better. So yes, I loved it.
Did you okay, I see the question in the chat. What do you all make about Dowda not getting off the bench?
I mean, I was surprised, right? A little bit. I thought this matchup would be a little bit more of her matchup style.
Yes.
Again, it kind of is what it is. Didn't we just talk for like an hour yesterday about?
I think every week we have this question pops up. Like, okay, how come?
Well, not only that, just like what Dawn is actively managing, right? Like, and I find it difficult, and it's a fair question, but I find it difficult for me to answer a question of why didn't want this one particular person play, you know?
Yes. Because there's just so many things. Because the same thing Kimmy said, like, okay, Dowda didn't get any minutes today. Adele didn't get a lot either.
She got like 2 minutes.
Yes. So it's just the way, because first off, going small. So for Miriam, you might have opportunities, but the other person that does have opportunities with that is thinking, oof, my name is, it's getting flighty. I'm thinking.
Like, are they on our team?
Yes.
Isla,
yes,
yeah.
Isla. That's yes, golly.
But I thought Isla got like 10 minutes, didn't she?
Yes.
Isla got 10 good minutes.
Exactly. And those 10 good minutes, those would be minutes that
I'm so sorry. I will take 10 minutes from Isla.
Exactly.
Even with the fuck up at the end of the second half for her progression and stuff like that over Dowda. And in no way am I saying like there's no value from Dowda. I actually have been but at this point, you kind of have to look at it and be like, okay.
Just be ready when your name is called.
Right.
Yep.
And
exactly.
And Dawn has 11 active players that she is trying to develop our bench, to give more time to things like that. I don't know if Dowda is going to be the person where she's having the conversations with Dowda like, hey, I just really got to get our freshmen, like, or I really got to get people's not confidence at your expense, but like basically like this is going to happen. Like, I still believe in you, like SEC time's coming, like blah, 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 that type of thing. Or like what's best for our team type of conversation.
I'm sure they're being real
because that is true.
Right.
Like the more you can get the youngsters ready, who haven't been in the system a full year, who really don't know what SEC play is like for real, and all that stuff. Like, it is beneficial. So there's that. Right. And also like at the end of the day, like Gotti has earned her minutes, and I'm not saying Dowda hasn't earned minutes, but like if you look at it, that was a pass interference. Why did they not call that?
Girl, that was weird. They blind out there.
Oh my God.
And I don't want people to think that it just means that Dowda's not working. It just means that
she's
now
working.
That's not where their focus is, right? And I'm sure that, like I said, I'm sure that they're being really transparent. These are the things that we're going to need from you. These are the games to expect it. Right now, when I have these opportunities, I'm going to try to get these people going because I need to make sure that they're ready to go when it's time to go get the chip.
Exactly.
I know who you are.
Yep. And it's just, and it's just like, hey, you just need to be ready when your name is called. When I tell you go get in the game, you need to go out there and you need to say like, hey, you need to play like you ain't missed a beat. And that don't mean, all right, yeah, you need to go make a bunch of shots offensively, but defensively, yeah, that's somewhere you can make an immediate impact. Just be ready when your name is called.
The other thing I say about Dowda for being able to, let me say this. I want to say this about Dowda, and I might have said it yesterday. I don't remember, but I wanted to say this. I think that a lot of us may have a misconception of what Dauda is here for, right? Because immediately when we were like, oh, we're getting Dauda, I was like, I know I'm guilty of this. People was like, yo, we getting Dauda. She can shoot the three. She's going to be a big that stretches the floor. She's going to shoot the three for us. This is what she's going to do for Dawn. It probably wasn't even midway into the season last year. Dawn was like, shoot the three is like the least of what Dauda does for us. And so for us to keep looking for Dauda to do the 3-point shooting and the scoring, that may not be really what Dauda's here for. Dauda really may be here more for the defense, the boxing out, the rebounding, and knowing that she's going to be able to do that consistently when she gets on the floor. And we know that about her. She's going to do those things. So I don't know. I don't know. I just think we may have some misconceptions about how she's actually supposed to be used. I hear the commish cutting me off. Go ahead. What I say?
No, I'm not cutting you off. I was just emphasizing that some individuals, some individuals may have a misconception. I have not been. That has not been me. But I will say though, I do think we also. Oh, what I was saying earlier about Gotti is there is like a little bit of.
Whoa, yeah, White Wolf, you good, fam. You all good. It's not. It wasn't like you didn't know that we talked about it. No problem.
No, you good. White Wolf, why you always be White Wolf? We always got to talk you off the ledge. You're good.
It's all good, fam. It's all good. It's all good. It's all love.
The other part about what I was saying about Gotti is like you have to make Don play you. Mm-hmm. So also it's a little bit of a position thing, right? That's one. But Gotti is fundamentally making Don have to play.
God. Oh man, he better be down. Okay, is he down?
Not you ahead of me. Now you give me anxiety. Hold on.
Sorry. Don been saying this for years. How it's hard to play everybody. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm Canadian. I'll keep saying so. Hey, y'all are so polite. Canadians are so polite. I will say
White Wolf is Canadian, eh? Is that White Wolf? Okay, this makes sense now.
Yeah.
But still, so chill polite. Out. You good, White Wolf?
So polite. We're some of my favorite people to talk to when I was doing customer service. And they're so polite they cuss you out and you don't even know you're being cussed out because it was so polite. You'd be like, wait, how did that work? Yeah, just like that. Commish, you caught up?
I did. Thank you. Okay. I just saw the play and I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely sorry. Like the way he like tumbled on the ground. I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely down. There's no way that no body part of yours wasn't down. And also shout out to Cooper Kupp playing his former team, and trying to get his new team to the Super Bowl. Shout out Cooper Kupp.
Absolutely.
Shout out Patriots. Okay.
Wait, is there somebody we haven't talked about? Medina, good energy. I thought everybody just like just in general, shout out to everybody who still showed up in the winter storm. Not that I condone traveling in treacherous weather, but regardless, shout out to the team for putting on a good performance and making it worth people's time of getting out in the storm. So I'm glad, at least for the people that went, they had a good game. Because it would really suck if you braved the elements and then we played with some of the energy we had from the Oklahoma game. I feel so bad. So that, and shout out to the team for responding, right? Top to bottom. I think Dawn made some changes. She saw like, hey, we're now at the point I need to make some changes. Like I need to light a fire. I need to motivate. I need to instill the habits that I want to see. So Dawn made some changes. Shout out to the team for responding. Shout out to the coaching staff. It's been a while since I've seen Boyer that animated. Boyer was sending me. She's over there pumping fish. She's like hype. She was up. Her and Deli were like up a good bit.
Did you see Tessa jumping up and down for on the bench celebrating? I think it was for Medina. I think it was Medina. Tessa jumping up and down like 3 times in a row. Yeah. Hype.
I just thought everybody responded well, and that's the type of thing you want to see, right? Like, and that's why I was telling everybody the sky's not falling. Let's see how they respond, right? But this is a championship culture, right? You get called out, you get criticized, you hold yourself accountable, and you do better, right? And then you work as a team to figure it out. So I think Latson kind of alluded to it, that there were one-on-one meetings, I assume, with the coaching staff, but it kind of also sounded like they may have had a meeting too, or they at least had a discussion with one another.
Mhm.
And like, those are the right things. Like, I'm really glad people did that, right? Call everybody in to like, let's do better. Let's do better collectively. And so I think everybody responded really well.
Yeah, man. And shout out to everybody. And then also too, just like I remember I heard Drip say that like Khadijah was texting saying that like, you know, people was having single car accidents and stuff, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Right.
Speedy recovery to those people that came out and were in these accidents. Hoping everything is okay there. Yeah, shout out shout out Big Fine Coach Deli. What?
Who said that?
You know it's Emily.
There it is. I was
you
like,
know
I
it's Emily.
know who said that.
Oh my goodness.
Game of the year. Tessa was lit on the bench. They needed that game and they responded. They watched film too. Really, the coaching staff. I mean, yeah, just everybody, man. It was a good. It was just a good field game. It was a good field game. And who we got coming up next? Auburn.
Yeah,
Auburn ain't playing around. Auburn gonna bring
they defend. And they're kind of like a Georgia, maybe without the offensive. They've also been able to be tight with teams before. So it's not that they can't score. I just think their defense is their calling card. And same thing that I've been saying, a defense needs to be our calling card.
I thought I read that the attendance was 17,000.
You know, they always say that. It's whoever has tickets. If you're a season ticket holder and you hold a ticket, they count that as attendance. That's how all arenas do, by the way. That's not unique to us.
Yeah.
And we're like sold out.
That was the only thing I read. But it was like 17,017 or something.
I mean, they were still up in there. I was actually surprised when I turned on the TV. I was like, look at the fams.
Yeah,
up in there.
Oh, Country Notary, you met Coach Deli and Coach Law in Vegas. Okay, got a hug and a pic. Okay,
nice.
People was flying on the road. I was like, why y'all going so fast? Yeah, don't be out there. Yeah, it ain't worth it.
Yeah,
not at all.
Shout out to the fans who didn't throw in the towel. Yep, shout out to the fans that showed up on Cess Talk Sports and hung out with us.
Right,
because it was lit in this bitch. Against the Rams. Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, Seahawks.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Shout out the Baseline crew. Everything they called out Saturday, we did today, and we won. Big Draco. Big Draco, be safe out there on them roads, man. Be safe out there on them roads.
It's funny because weren't people calling us fools? Brittany,
we was fools.
We were fools. Interesting.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess if I'm a fool, I'm a smart fool.
Right. Well, I'm never gonna call myself a fool, so you can hold that. I can be wrong though. I will tell you I can be wrong, but a fool.
Absolutely, yes. Wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong.
Right. And what did I say? I said Michaela Blakes could get 30. She got 24. She could get 23. 23. Excuse me. Let me be respectful of Big Bird and her defense, and Maddie too. Stepping up, making it difficult, that type of stuff. But yeah, she could score 30 and we could still win. I mean, luckily that didn't happen. But if we do the things we're supposed to do, if we defend, if we rebound, if we communicate, if we talk, if we get back in transition, we did have a transition 3 that I was like, y'all better nip this shit in the bud.
Right.
If we do the things we're supposed to, correct quickly and adjust and communicate and bring the effort, like really that takes us so far. But this is the standard. This isn't just a bounce back game because I was upset and we weren't ourselves in Oklahoma. This is ourselves, and this has to be how we play. You may miss shots, every shot may not go in, but if you come with the defensive effort, energy, and rebounding and communication, that will take us so far.
Like you say, defense is a non-negotiable.
It's not optional.
It's not optional. You cannot negotiate with me about, this defensively, they made this amount of points, but where the heck were they defensively?
Right. Sharing the ball, rebounding the ball. The game is not hard. It's very simple. Now your schemes. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say is, which I think when you were talking about Joyce earlier, Auntie, I think we also did some things tactically and schematically to also help too. So one was the lineup changes, right? The starting lineup that opened up the court a little bit more for Joyce and everybody else. I think that also helped Latson, to be honest. So I think those are like two things I saw. But then also when Joyce was getting the ball, she was like right at the nail. And so I think that also helped her a little bit. And again, kudos to Joyce. Like she took whatever feedback came her way, or she just really hunkered down in film, or a combination of everything in the everything above. But at the end of the day, the player has to go execute it. So great job on that, and then good job on the coaching staff to get them ready for this game. Now, if that means y'all probably ran a lot more than we all realized, then so be it. That means that was a shock to the system to get y'all to realize you can be beat on any day if you don't come with it. So be it. I don't like losing, but what did I say at the beginning of this whole baseline brunch? Bumps and bruises. How quickly we learn from them will be our key to success. And I don't like losing, but if it took, unfortunately, Oklahoma
to them suckers,
right, and unfortunately, y'all letting Chavez secure her place in Mount Rushmore, let ESPN tell it, then so be it. I will eat it. If this is how we play, and this gets us to where this team can be on a consistent basis, then fine, whatever.
Absolutely. Like, let this game be a build-on game. Like, everything that we took from this game, let's take it to Auburn and continue to build from there. Like, It's just because it's Auburn and Auburn is whatever, has whatever record, that don't mean we taking Auburn lightly. Absolutely not.
I think Auburn is better than their record states.
Exactly. So we gonna treat Auburn like they anybody else.
Treat Auburn like they're Vandy, and we'll be good.
Treat everybody like they Vandy, we'll be good.
Or Texas. Well, Texas was ugly, but yeah, still at least come with the effort and the energy, right?
Yes, the effort and the energy, because that is one thing.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
Look, the effort is can't coach effort. Sorry. So. The effort from today.
Do you think that Shay was thrown by the starting lineup, or she should have listened? Don told you she was considering a starting lineup change.
Well, the thing is, you have to turn in your starting lineup. I forget how many minutes before a game. So in theory, she would have known.
Meanwhile, I'm still greedy because I want more on defense. I know it was a lot of possessions, but I still
is that Marco?
Points. It's Draco. Malik. It's Big Draco.
I meant Draco. I meant I was gonna say Malik and Draco, and I called him. That's how that happened.
Him, yes,
that guy. Yeah, I'm with Twin on that one.
Turned L's into lessons. Latson attacked the rim with intention to score instead of drawing a foul. Oklahoma struggled with Auburn today, but Auburn is going to be a better team than people think. They're going to play defense. Commish, spot on with the Joyce take.
Look, now I'm expecting Joyce to continue to be a stat stuffer.
And y'all are not going to, no one is going to bully me or peer pressure me into not asking what I ask of Joyce. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't want to hear it.
Not ever again. Not no more.
Like this are the reason why.
Remember that you accepted 7. Remember that you accepted 7. The precedent has been set.
No, but but it's contingent on everything else. The 7 isn't absolute. It's not a standalone. It's contingent on everything else.
And then the thing about it, she did 7 without Medina playing starting right next to her.
Thank you.
And then the thing is, if they're gonna go small, she has to rebound. Everyone as a whole needs to rebound, but her specifically, she can't do under like 5 rebounds. No, the 5 rebound thing, we can't do that no more.
Play good football for 25 seconds.
The other thing that Joyce did too, that is again not countable in the traditional stat format, she got a lot of their bigs in trouble too, in foul trouble. They had to sit. So her aggression, even though maybe she didn't always get the rebound, but I think the fact that she was around impacted the game. So that's what I'm talking about. I really look at Joyce's impact, and that comes in the form of rebounds, assists.
No flags, goddammit.
Yeah.
Yes, but like the expectation, like you've done it, so we know you can do it. So now we expect you to do it.
Yeah, and I know you can do it. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Like I'm not asking Maddie to do what I asked Joyce to do, because Maddie is not in the same physical specimen as Joyce, right? And so I don't ask Matt to get me 7 to 8 rebounds a game and impactful rebounds and get her body in there. No, it would be great. I love it. I'll take it. But that's not the role I'm asking. I'm asking Maddie to play good on ball defense, to be that that spark off the bench, to be the calming force, to like turn it up, to really be a student of the game down there, right? And to give us positive, yeah, that type of stuff. Like continue building. And so from that standpoint, you know, everybody has a different role we need them to play. 10 seconds. Ooh. All right.
Everybody got a role, and she know her role. She got to play it for this team to be successful.
Let's close.
And Joyce is the piece that is so critical for everything, and she gives us the versatility, right? She played the 5 today. That's what I'm talking about. Like she can play 3, 4, and 5. Like there's not many people on our team who can do that.
1 through 5 when it's all finished. Those was Dawn's words. Dawn said maybe 1 through 5 when it's all said and done. First year. She said it in the presser. I didn't make that up.
That's true. You did not.
Yeah.
Be good, defense. Be good. Be there.
No, for real. 10 seconds, y'all. 10 seconds. And the time's just ticking off the clock, bro.
It's game time. Game time. Game time.
They haven't even hiked the ball yet. Why am I so behind? I blame the ice.
Hey, wait. Whoa. I think y'all got to play some more.
Let's see.
Oh, what happened? What they doing?
I think they're saying.
Oh, they go check and make sure all the time was gone.
Did he fall in bounds? Let's see. Yes. No, wait.
Yeah, game over.
No, don't they wind the clock? Or he was coming back to the ball. I can't remember.
Game over.
I can't remember the rule. I think it's over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. Wrap it up.
Because if he was going forward, if he was forward moving and stepped and then went out of bounds, that would be good. I'm glad Woolen went over and shook his. I hope he wasn't on some bullshit.
Yeah, it looked like Woolen went over and did what he's supposed to do.
And he apologized.
I don't know.
I think it was a quick one. My bad.
Yeah, no, but that's fine. I'm with that. Just do that. Like you needed to.
Congratulations, Nick, and the other Gamecock. I don't know what your name is.
Mr. Raven.
Look, winners love winners.
Ballers like to play with ballers.
There you go.
So we got Auburn coming up. What we doing here? What we got coming up around here? Auburn and Texas A&M. Auburn and Texas A&M to Mississippi State. Okay. 3 more.
Okay, so for these next three games, I'll say this. We need to play like this. And anything short of this, y'all will hear it from me.
Absolutely. Because I'm going to say you're BSing. That's what I'm going to say. They BSing.
Correct.
If they play with any less intensity.
Anything less than this. And especially because some of those are on the road, right? Not all of them, but 2 of them, right? 2 of the 3 are on the road.
Yeah, we're on the road the next 2 games. And then we're home for Mississippi State, Tennessee.
Right. I need to see this on the road and not when you just have the CLA crowd to support you, you know? So that's what I need to see.
And there's no I'm bored. No. None of that. None of it.
Like play to the standard. Because this is when you need to start
Ernest Jones, thank you. Congratulations,
Thank
Ernest
you.
Jones and Nick
Just about to look up.
Imanwari. Am I saying his name right?
Iman Wari.
Shout out to
Nick. I
y'all.
just say Nick. Nick and Ernest. Nick and Ern. Let's go, Ern. Let's go, Nick.
Go win the whole thing.
I don't think we have any Gamecocks on the Patriots, but I'll have to check. I think they're both the ones that we have left are both on the Seahawks. Good for them.
Yeah, Don told them to respect the game. She said they showed no respect for the game against Oklahoma. They certainly did take her words to heart.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Thank you, Kid Gemini. If South Carolina play all 4 quarters like they did today, they're gonna be hard to beat. Oh yeah. Nick and Ern. Don't do that. Nick and Ern. You know how it go. So we'll give a person a nickname in a minute, man. Nick and Ern, man. Let's go.
And Woolen, whatever
Yay
his name
them,
needs to
but go
apologize.
Patriots. I hear you, Emily.
Wooly needs to apologize to his teammates too while he's at it.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that apology loud.
Like, man, y'all know I messed up. That's on me.
Yep. Let's not do that in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I owe y'all in the Super Bowl. I owe y'all one.
So,
do we have a game during the Super Bowl? No, I'm just curious. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, we play Super Bowl Sunday.
Always.
Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Raven will be right in Columbia, South Carolina. She ain't gonna be nowhere else. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to hurry up and get business done so we can get to the Super Bowl party.
Absolutely. Look. If you get business done, then you can go do all the extra stuff. Get the business done first.
So with the teams that we got playing next, right? With the teams that we're playing next, do you see any opportunities for specific players to work on specific things? Do you like more Medina, more Dowda, more Isla, or do you think just continue to kind of build the rotations like what you've been working on?
I think there'll be opportunity. We'll see. But if they play the way that they should be playing, there will be opportunities for everyone to be able to work on things.
I think we turned them into Michaela or bust. I'm sure that they would have wanted to do more. T3 and D. Oh, I'm not no coach, but I appreciate that. Will South Carolina current team beat the Dallas Wings?
No, I don't like that. That's that. I just hate that.
I just hate that. I don't know.
Those are grown women. We're not gonna.
I hate when we do college teams versus. No. No.
Because they themselves will tell you the adjustment from being in college to going to.
We didn't beat Oklahoma last week. How we gonna beat the Dallas Wings?
I also just think that those players been playing basketball a little bit longer, right? So they're a little bit more seasoned, a little bit more veteran.
I don't know if you meant it.
I don't know if you meant it in a disrespectful way, right? Okay, I see you saying. Okay, I totally understand. Yeah.
No, I just mean in general. I think anytime could Alabama Roll Tide beat the Cleveland Browns? No. Like, no.
Like, people have to realize
comparing collegiate teams to professional teams.
It is a whole different ball game. The ball game is completely different. Yes, you're still playing whatever sport you're playing, but the physicality is different, and it's an adjustment.
And I think that my answer to that is that anybody can get beat on the day that they don't take care of business, right? Even the Dream Team lost the game, but I just don't think it's fair to do the assessments. So correct. Sports are sports, right? Anybody can lose on any given day. The Dream Team got their ass whooped and had to figure it out. All of them that was together, they took an ass whooping together and had to figure it out. So it can happen, but it's not something. It's not a conversation that I push around, right? And it's just like the lower the rim conversation. I just think it's in the commission's words a disingenuous conversation to have around women's sports.
It's not genuous in your words.
It's not genuous.
It's not genuous.
just like I'm no clear. It's not genuous. See what I'm saying? Yeah. But y'all know me.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, the person could have asked it in good faith, but I also don't even think the Dallas.
No, but and I
were that bad
appreciate
of
you
a
saying
team.
thank you for answering. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we give the answer,
Yeah.
but it's just not a
Yeah.
something we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, prayers for safe travel.
And also,
for
like-
Brandy. Yeah, whenever they leave, prayers for them too. Shay said they probably
Yes,
won't
that's
make
true.
it back home, and we'll probably head
Till
straight
tomorrow?
to Ole Miss. Okay. Well, they gonna go now. How they gonna get to Ole Miss when Tennessee can't get there tomorrow? What? See, I ain't got time for that shit. Never mind. Never mind.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Tennessee just said,
Shay
we're
ain't
not
ducking no
interested in going.
smoke.
just go ahead and stay in
But
Columbia.
Tennessee, but
Actually,
at the same
I
time,
would like to address
Tennessee
something.
probably was like, we ain't getting stuck in Mississippi. Fuck that. But never mind. What you was finna say, Commish?
So there's also a lot of discussion happening now that apparently because Shea Ralph lost to us, and I want to address a couple things here in this statement.
Sure.
But apparently because Shea Ralph lost to us, she's no longer considered a good coach, and or Vandy is not that good. Okay, let me unpack both of those individually. Let's start with Shea Ralph. Shea Ralph is a good coach. You actually saw the adjustment that she made when it was like, what, 11-2, 11-4, whatever it was, that eventually she had to make the timeout. And she actually made a good adjustment because that slowed us down a teensy bit from what we were doing, right? So that's one. Two, I think the other thing is, I find it funny that whenever we beat a team, the asymmetrical nature of when we beat a team that's considered good. For example, Texas was the only team for the longest that could rival UConn till we beat Texas. And then the next day it's like Vandy. Vandy became the new team that could rival UConn. Now we beat Vandy and apparently none of them are good and we ain't shit neither. Like, what is this? Do y'all like not catch yourself in these like logical flaws?
I need people to realize that Shea Ralph has led them to their best start. They were 20-0.
Hey, plus, let me tell you, plus it ain't too many coaches that Don say they can coach. She told y'all last year Shea Ralph can coach. She said, "No, Shea can coach."
By the way,
coach right there.
Don also just told you Larry Vickers is a good coach, so don't be surprised.
I mean, Gino will tell you that Shea a good coach too. So I mean, you put your respect where you take it how you want to, but some of these coaches out
they're
here,
selective.
Right. Because I didn't hear nobody saying that Vic is a horrible coach when he lost to us. So why are you saying that Shea Ralph is a horrible coach when she lost to us? Please be so fair. Well, and with theories like that, y'all must some folks must think that Jenny is the greatest coach ever.
So, if that's the thinking, then what is Kim Monkey? Because she lost to Shea.
Well, if A equals B, A is greater than B, and B is greater than C, then. But I know math is hard for people.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, y'all gotta make it make sense. But when those teams beat us, they are propelled to greatness. Yeah, they jump.
Yes, it's B raised to the X, or the E, the natural coefficient. If y'all are aware of that, but
Mr. Shake my hand in the chat. I will tell you, Coach Vic is terrible. Kim, terrible. I think she's a good coach, and so far deserves SEC Coach of the Year. Who deserves SEC Coach of the Year?
It must be Shea. It must be Shea.
Shea? You talking about Shea? Okay. Because I said a couple SEC coach names right there real quick.
So, but let me ask this question, because what is their record in the SEC right now? Something and 1,
now,
right?
6-1.
6-1.
And you have to play how many teams? 14, 13? Well, 13, I guess. No, 14, because you'll play a team twice. There will be 14 instances, right? I think so. If it's not 14, someone put in the chat. 16? But
14, 16?
Whatever. We're gonna roll with 14 until someone tells me.
8 and 8. 8 at home, 8 on the road. Ain't that how I go?
Okay, 16. So 16, you're gonna have 16 opportunities. If we are only 7 games in, how do we know who's the SEC Coach of the Year?
It's just for as of today. If we was gonna issue it today,
I think she'll be in the running depending on how they finish.
She's in the running. She's in the running, but I can't say she's SEC Coach of the Year. She has whatever. All right, fine. I just get annoyed, like this whole like preemptively crowning people, because that's how you get stuck with narratives. And it's like, okay, well, what happens for the rest of this year, right?
Well, I think what happens is that some people hear mid-season Coach of the Year, and we can understand mid-season, and some of us who know how to use our brains understand that means just as of right now, and that could change. Some people get caught with that and they keep that as a narrative the rest of the season, no matter what else the coach does. So you got to be able to move off of that. So some people are able to have mid-season conversations and move on, and some people it's just like, okay, look, yeah, I'm not even gonna have that conversation with you. So I get where you're coming from. So
yeah, I just want to call it out because I've been calling out narratives I've been calling out for a while, but particularly this year, just like last year, just like our undefeated year, these things don't change if you don't call them out, right? The same lazy thinking, and I'm not saying whoever said this is lazy, I'm just calling this way of thinking of lazy thinking of status quo is what ends up where you look back in history and Dawn doesn't have as many SEC coaches of the year as she should. You feel me?
Oh, yeah,
like
absolutely.
that's how this is how this ends up with that, because we just decide and anoint people, and then we don't actually look at the body of work and say, well, Dawn has 4 entirely new starters, right?
Mhm.
Dawn should be in consideration for SEC Coach of the Year more than I hear that she's in consideration. That's it. Also, SEC Coach of the Year to me should only include the SEC.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here's the other thing though. Here's the other thing that I was gonna say too. I probably tend to think when I think SEC Coach of the Year, my thinking is like besides Dawn. Right? Dawn is always in the running for me. I'm like,
Dawn and them.
There's no fucking way that they're gonna give Dawn. They're gonna crown Dawn again. So okay, since they won't give it to Dawn, who should it be? It's kind of where I'm at.
But my point is, I want to break us from that thinking. I understand 100% why you say that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's a good call out. You got to push back on those narratives. Words matter.
We got
all of those things.
Dawn has 4 new starters.
Gotta hold me accountable. 1, 2, 3, go.
So anyway, just want to challenge everybody and stop allowing the status quo. Yeah.
But I mean, again, this is just how those are the types of conversations that keeps Raven off the mid-season list, right? The mid-season All-American list, the mid-season, what was it, the Naismith? I don't remember which one, whatever fucking was.
Yeah, the Wooden, the Naismith, the ESPN top 25. Like, have we been watching the same thing? We clearly don't watch the same games because I've already determined that. But like, how do you look at South Carolina's team and if you watched, Raven is our most consistent player all season.
Mm-hmm.
The math don't be mathing.
Don't know if they're gonna be playing. Okay. Yeah, the weather still might dictate some of these games.
Yeah, because are we gonna be able to get to Auburn?
Guess we'll as of right now, it look like we trying. And you want to challenge the Coach Vic and Kim talk. They not good coaches.
Hey, you do that.
Look. I'm not a Kim fan, but does a not good coach end up with 4 chips?
That's the thing. It's the okay. We say
I may not like her. And exactly. There may be a lot of things that I don't agree with, but there's something that she does that works with some group of players. She got 4 chips, or y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Let's talk about it.
It's like
I think there is your point is valid. I'm not here to dispute that. And what do I always tell y'all? Y'all not gonna catch me defending her.
No. I may be looking at it wrong. It could be the assistants around her, right? It could just be the talent.
I think prior to NIL, I think post NIL actually tells you who's actually a better coach than pre NIL, in my opinion.
Okay, I like that.
I think the concentration of talent is therefore diffused differently. That now you can actually tell. Now, again, this is a blanketed statement. I'm not here to say whether Kim is or is not. I'm just going to make it. I think times are different. So now I'm going to look at someone that post portaling, post NIL, post whatever, a little bit different. I'm looking at roster construction. I'm like looking at recruitment. I always have development on my list, and certain people are always going to get knocked when it comes to the development category.
Absolutely, I get that.
And I think when I look at the good coaches, bad coaches, I think the other part that we have to kind of like separate Don and Gino from the conversation. If we compare any coaches to them, they're not holding up. They're not holding up in general. So I think that's something that a lot of people still also need to look at, like comparing them to Don and Gino and those type of coaches. It's not. Don't even.
Where do y'all rank the coaches? Where do y'all rank the active coaches with chips right now? How do y'all rank them? Are they?
Well, there's
are
only
they the four?
four.
Are they the four?
There's only four.
Are they the four best coaches in college basketball?
Like currently or ever?
Currently, right now, are they the
currently?
four best coaches in basketball?
So let me ask it this way: are you asking us the four coaches that have chips? Are they all top four? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are they the top? Are they the top? Are they the best four coaches? Okay, that's what I want.
No, two of them are.
Are they?
And that's my point about. But
okay,
they're top. They're probably top 10,
top 10,
top 12, top 15.
Top 10, yeah.
Currently,
top 15,
active,
top
right?
15. Yeah.
Yes.
Top 15 with high confidence. Top 10, if I think I have to actually like write it down, but like I think I can comfortably say with a confidence interval of like 65% that top 10, all four of them might be. I think they're all in the top 10. I think.
Yes, I would put them in the top 10.
Rob, are you saying no to my question about if she can luck in the four chips? Or are you saying no, they're not the top best coaches? Because the no, and then I see no, they're not. So let me know. What did you say about the chip? Go ahead, ladies. I'm sorry.
But I will say the number of chips does not determine the order of coaches to me.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? It's not like the one with the most.
Why do you feel like we're brushing over a valid point that was made? Don has a top 5 team with 4 new starters. I don't think that we brushed over it. We talked about it.
How did I brush over it when I literally
What else
made
did you want us to? What else did you want us to say? We made the point. What else did you want us to say? We made that point. We like literally made that point right there when we were talking about
I specifically from this box that is blinking, I made that point.
So Seymour 2, what is it that we're brushing over?
Unless Seymour is talking to someone in the chat, but I don't know.
Yeah, what is let us know. Yeah. No, they're not top coaches. Got you. Okay, thanks, Rob. Okay. How do y'all feel the fight in the SEC goes down?
Oh, it's a fight. It's a fight.
Yeah, it's that.
Tennessee stays undefeated until when?
Huh?
I haven't looked at Tennessee's schedule.
Until when?
Yeah.
Can we look at Tennessee?
Seymour 2. Seymour 2. The point that the commish made was that because Dawn has a top 5 team with 4 new starters, she should be in the conversation for SEC Coach of the Year more than she is right now. What else did you want us to say about it? You're brushing over.
Like, what are we brushing off?
What did we brush over? That was the exact point she made. Then everybody else can fight for second and third. Okay.
Commish, I think we say this every show. Comprehension, man.
Comprehension.
Like, I'm so confused on what your point is. That was the exact point she made. Okay. 207 in the chat, y'all. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Read that.
Not 207.
Not mix the next drop. 213 now. Is it because a man is it saying that? I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't understand.
No, I always,
Y'all hit the like and the share. They both right there. Y'all share this thing out. Let them know we in here cooking.
I don't know.
All my years on the planet Earth, it's just Never not a thing that a woman has to deal with.
Literally,
and I agree.
Myself
Okay. You saying you agreeing with Commish? Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't clear when you was like we glossing over it. No, we make that point. Okay, but you agreeing that that's a point that's being brushed over. Okay. Tennessee not losing to they face UConn. Ooh, okay.
What's their schedule? Please, somebody pull it up.
But the Tennessee UConn doesn't help us for SEC. They're not undefeated overall. Remember, they lost their first game to NC State. So really the undefeated is in SEC play, right? That's really what we're trying to talk about.
That's gonna be the most that's the most important right now to go. That SEC one. For SEC supremacy. Yeah. The SEC supremacy.
Literally.
Okay, I'm bringing up Tennessee schedule because now I need to know.
Because I definitely know Tennessee been slipping out of some of them games.
Hey, but Pardo taking over though. Pardo is making it our team and figuring our way out, and Cooper and
I do think they have made some adjustments.
Cooper and Barker are figuring it out.
So yeah, like that Kentucky game, they slipped. Kentucky is free falling. Anyway, Tennessee.
Yeah, someone send them a lifeline.
Any idea how much longer Key gonna be out?
No, I don't expect her back, regardless of what Kenny says. Okay, so Tennessee basically is gonna get but the problem is Tennessee has to make up that game, and that's gonna be what might F them over later. It's gonna get squeezed in between, and remember, Tennessee's schedule is a little bit more back half loaded. So I think for one reason or another, they're gonna get squeezed because of having to shift that Ole Miss game. That's me. Mississippi State is on Jan 29th. So they're basically off for a while, and Mississippi State is hit or miss. And that one is at Rocky Top. Then they come to us on February 8th. So I guess there's the answer right there. Then they go to UConn. So yeah. Oh, wait. Sorry. That's wrong. I forgot the ESPN app. When you have favorites, they put it at the top.
Oh,
That's wrong. My bad. That's ESPN. See, ESPN and your user, they
be messing. Yeah, they be jacking stuff up.
Yeah, it doesn't make. Why would I want it at the top? I'm looking at the schedule. I want to see it chronologically, dummies. Anyway, okay. So
yes, not only was it a laugh, it was a cracking the fuck up. Did you hear?
Yeah,
listen,
that was a squeal by Brittany.
Now back in your cave, Rob. What in the hell is happening here?
I don't know. I think he was telling whatever. Anyway,
you're
January
a caveman,
29th.
Rob? I didn't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Commish. Go ahead.
January 29th, Mississippi State at Rocky Top. February 1st at noon, UConn at UConn. February 5th at Georgia, which is hit or miss.
Hey, Georgia coming to play now.
February 8th, us in CLA. I like that. And then February 12th, they play Missouri in Rocky Top. The 15th, they play Texas at Rocky Top. Whatever. After that, I don't care. So really in between now and either Georgia or us. And I have a feeling it might be us, but I don't know. Georgia plays really well at home. So
yeah, I like Georgia. And Georgia's a well-balanced team.
And that's kind of a trap game because they're playing UConn at UConn on the 1st, February 1st, then Georgia on the 5th, then us on the 8th, within a week.
Georgia's the trap one.
So your laugh wasn't that far off. It just wasn't in the right order because shout out to ESPN.
And then they still got
stupid logic.
And then they still have to make up LSU.
And they're going to have to make up Ole Miss.
That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one to make up.
Wow. Okay.
That's going to be a tough one.
They're going to have to squeeze it in somehow, which means they might end up doing a back-to-back or a less than ideal, like a quick turnaround because they got to go to Ole Miss.
Okay. See, look, I just had a little laugh because I thought they were saying when you had listed off the dates, I thought you were saying that they play us before they play UConn, and with what they had said, they're gonna be undefeated until they play UConn. I was like, you funny, you funny.
Yeah. But it's also they're not undefeated, and it's not an SEC game versus UConn, so it's all moot. I think Ole Miss or Tennessee's gonna get caught one of these games. The one that seems the most flexible is after us. They go to Ole Miss because they have 4 days to do it.
Yep.
The rest of their schedule not the greatest. Like you're gonna end up doing like a back-to-back or off one day in between SEC play. So the other option is on February 15th they play Texas in Rocky Top. Then they don't play again till the 19th. So Sunday to Thursday. So they could squeeze Ole Miss in there, but you would have to look at Ole Miss's schedule to see if that works for them too. So it's actually kind of gonna mess them up.
I see.
Well, that's for them to figure out.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It could test them. It could set them up. Yeah, Cal beat Stanford in overtime. Good game. It could set them up to be better. Maybe, I don't know. Could they use it as development
I
and
do
building?
think they're improving. I think they're improving. It's just that's a tough turnaround, right? Like Ole Miss is not a team that generally like they lean on you. Like that's a tough one. The question was about them losing in the SEC, and I'm giving you options.
I'm trying to find a bright spot for them now. So just like doom and gloom.
The bright spot is the current SEC record they have because they took care of business thus far this season.
Yeah.
And at least y'all can be getting better. That's it. You can continue to work and build in them games.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. Work, build, work on your system. Because that thing need to be ironclad come March.
Yeah, that's when you want to be ready to rock.
Whatever system whatever she running with, that thing need to be locked in come March. Whatever she gonna do, there needs to be clear what she doing, what she want them to do. All right, we have a clear understanding there. All right, these are the expectations. Gotta have all that set. So we should hear her come March say, I didn't have them prepared to play. All right.
Oh no, we ain't hearing none of that. That's your job. What's up, Shay? Happy iced in Sunday, fam. Yeah, ain't no excuses. You can't be at March. I'm on no excuses. It don't work like that.
Not at all. March, there's no excuses for anybody. Though some try to make excuses. You had all season for your excuses. Not come March.
I hope I don't know. A lot of games to get rescheduled too. I hope all these games go off this week. But when you look at Thursday, are there any other games that stand out besides our game?
No, because I haven't looked at Thursday.
Yeah. What does Thursday look like?
Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi State, Tennessee, Texas, Florida, Michigan, Indiana, A&M, Oklahoma, Vandy, Ole Miss.
Michigan needs to watch out.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I think the Southern Cal game, I'll have to go look at the highlights.
Louisville, Stanford.
Yeah, I have Louisville in that one, but sure. I think, Michigan is kind of just how do I say this? Michigan is showing some inconsistencies that continue to rear its ugly head in a way. So I think they need to watch out, especially if that game's in Indiana, because wasn't someone just struggling with Indiana? Was it Maryland or Ohio State? Somebody like that in Big Ten play. So when they go to Indiana, Michigan needs to watch out if it's I assume it's in Indiana based on how you read it.
Michigan need to watch out in general with the way they playing. This you can't keep getting away with the you can't keep getting away with the all right battling back or having a big lead and then the other team battling back on you.
Getting walked down.
Yeah, getting walked down. You can't keep doing it because eventually you're gonna get got. You got once already. Like, so yeah.
I gotta see the highlights of the Southern Cal game to see what exactly happened, but if it's how I think it went down and it got because Southern Cal was up on them at some point in the third, they were down 4. So yeah, I don't know. Michigan's doing there's something they gave up 31 points in a quarter.
Yeah, there we go. Talk about it.
Oh,
who was the leading scorer?
No. Who's been their best player for the past few weeks? I've been telling y'all it's done.
Look, Karen Dunn is like, look, y'all gonna know my name at the end of this.
Yep, that's
y'all gonna know me.
Dunn had the most points, 26. She had the most rebounds at 10. Jazzy had assists, so shout out to Jazzy for her 7 assists.
What did Kennedy have?
Let's see. Kennedy. Oh, they put Kennedy back in the starting lineup and she played 33 minutes. Interesting.
That's
she
crazy.
Had 5 points. Right. But are we surprised? No.
Like no 15, no easing her in there. Okay.
No, not even off the bench. She had 33 minutes, 5 points. She went 2 for 7 overall, 1 from 3, 1 of 3 from 3. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 turnovers. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Somebody pass Kennedy the paperwork, please. 4
personal fouls. Here's Dunn's stat line: 35 minutes, 26 points, 9 for 15, 3 of 7 from 3, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 turnovers, 4 personal fouls. Damn, they might have lost mainly just because of fouls.
Sound like it.
Jazzy had 38 minutes. So Jazzy played the most. Interesting. Jazzy had 38 minutes, 11 points, 3. See, this is what I'm talking about. 3 for 10, 1 for 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 turnovers, 3 fouls. I think, and we warned people about this like weeks ago on Baseline, that Jazzy was getting run down. She's been not efficient. I mean, she hasn't been efficient from the beginning, but it's like the efficiency continues to creep down. I think she was just doing too much, being asked to do too much, or be everything for them. Let me say that. Whereas I think other people should be carrying the load, and then they're barely even playing their bigs. So they were playing Rumpelstiltskin. What's her name? Raul. That girl. Played 13 minutes. The tall white girl. She played 13 minutes. Their starter, Iwuchu her.
Ain't that internet like Iwuchu, something like that?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But I butchered that. My bad. I was trying to be phonetic about it. Her minutes, 8 minutes. How you start somebody and she only played 8 minutes and had 0 fouls? So like, what's the point?
Unless she went out with an injury. I don't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right. That could be an injury.
I would have to check, but
we'd have to check.
I don't know.
Yeah, but honestly, I've seen that out of Southern Cal's box score before. So but yes, that is very true. She could have had an injury, but I've seen their box scores of their starters. Okay, last game against Michigan State, she played 16 minutes with 2 points. 0 personal fouls. Like they keep doing, like this isn't the first time I've seen this look like this from them. I don't know why. What's the point? It's very Kirsten Bellish of it's this. So
Kirsten Bellish.
I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, and then she came off the bench against Minnesota and only played 6 minutes. So I'm not sure what they're really accomplishing with that. But to each.
The poor children over there, they just running them into the ground. Those kids don't deserve that. They came to you for you to teach them and for them to win games. Okay, winning, losing, that aside.
They came
did
for the NIL money. Don't
that
forget.
too. But they definitely didn't come to be ran into the ground. That
Yeah, and don't feel like because you paying these kids now that you can't run
exactly.
them into the ground. And that's what we gotta monitor. Just because you paying them now don't mean that you can just run them to a death. Jeez.
Exactly.
So, let's pay attention to that too. They're still people. You're not going. I know that they're being commodified in a way.
What?
We're not going to just do the whole commodification of this whole thing. Now.
What's their minute average?
1 second. I can give it to you.
Good question.
Stats. All right. Let's go from top to bottom. Who do you think averages the most minutes?
Jazzy.
Yeah. And how many minutes do you think she averages?
37.
34.
That's a lot. 30, yeah, it's 33.
Look, hey, I wouldn't put it above
34.
Look, I wouldn't put it above Lindsay.
No, I know, but yes, 33 points. She has to sit sometimes because of foul trouble. And don't forget I'm not making light of this, but the cramping she's had, so that brings down her average. But it probably is like for real, to kind of to your point.
Like 34,
Brittany,
35 a night.
Yeah, it's probably more like 36, 37, 38. And then the games that she's had to go out because of injury or foul trouble have brought that down. But nonetheless, an average is the average. Dunn is 32. Kennedy Smith is 32, but Dunn's really like higher than Kennedy. I'm rounding. Samuel's 25. Jones is 25. Raul, that name I can't pronounce, 16. Mendez, I don't even know who that is, 14. Chukwu, 11. And then everybody else. Williams is 11. Milton is 8. Forrester is 7. Shamblin is 3.4, so 3.
Yeah, but she needs to find ways to carve out more minutes for the people that are in the 30s. You gotta figure that out.
I mean, it's kind of
you're losing anyway.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it
is what it is.
But it's kind of, to me, it reminds me of Notre Dame, to be quite frank. But
you're losing anyway.
Technically, right? But technically, you have a little bit more, because at least you have the hope of Juju coming back. Whereas Hannah and them, I don't know. Anyway, I just kind of feel like at this point you might as well spread it amongst more people. But I just think there's a lot of politicking that's going on either through NIL or individual accolades you're trying to achieve. I don't know, but it's a little wonky to me. I don't know if certain promises were made to certain people, but
right, yeah. She needs to figure that out. She running them girls into the ground. And it's nobody's saying anything right now because it's not, no one has sustained any long-term injury. But the minute somebody's God forbid someone sustains a long-term injury,
where's Juju?
Well, I'm talking this season.
Okay, I was like, am I mistaken? Or
no, because with Juju, they didn't care until Juju got hurt, and then it was it's like, well,
but a lot of people were whatever. I guess whatever. I mean, a lot of people were calling it out, so I guess that is a little surprising to me.
So it's just like, I would think that after what happened to Juju, that would be something that you would be like have on your not do list. Let's make sure that we don't have let's make sure that we're not playing these players super high minutes. Let's try to get them rest, and especially because you're losing anyway.
At what point are we going to have the conversation about what's going on with Sila? She might just be in a true
Sophomore
funk. Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Why? She shot Tornado?
Yep. March 12th.
Ooh.
For 10 points. And she played the most minutes. She played 38 minutes. So basically her and Jazzy had like, well, no, hers was worse because she shot 12. And Jazzy got you more assists and rebounds. Yeah, she had 3. Yeah, it's not great. I don't know. She just, sophomore slump, it feels like, or maybe she's nursing something that just have not been disclosed. But I mean, she out there for 38 minutes. She can't be that hurt.
True. She can't be that hurt. I wonder how much that mask is an irritant.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah. I just need people to do better. People do better.
Wait a minute.
Your health is important.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What is this? ESPN reports that Tess went over to console Blake's and basically told her to keep her head up because she was a great player. Blake said, man, everything that Tessa did that.
See, they be acting like our girls are mean girls. That's true. And I'm not saying you're not. I just hadn't seen that. Basically purple 803. Oh, shout out 803. That like, and that's the
Tessa did it out of the eye of the camera, so you wouldn't even know. Tessa did it so you wouldn't know.
Right.
Oh,
I think that's what you're saying. Tessa did it away from the camera. I think that's what you're saying, basically.
Yeah. I feel that. No. That's real, first thing. I mean, look, and also the thing, we didn't really say it, but I think we all feel this. Like, Blake's is real. Like, she's a great player. You do have to game plan around her. And some of the shots, I was like, no, like, get over the screen. Joy, step up. So like she does have gravity, right? She's a really great player. I think the thing that really irritates me, again, goes back to the original Cook session that we had, that people be playing on Dawn's top, and I don't like it. Like, Dawn doesn't do the showboating thing. She don't be dunking on people. She constantly is like lifting people up, calling good players, and that trickles down to Raven, who is like Dawn's shadow. Like, let's have a challenge. Who loves Dawn more, Tessa or Raven? I don't know. Chloe's also up in there. The three of them are strong contenders. But like, you hear it, how they speak about other teams with high regard. They don't put people down. But I love that a story like that, and thanks for sharing that. That comes out because you would never see that. But I believe
super surprised ESPN shared it.
Oh, yeah. ESPN shared it.
Yeah, no,
ESPN report
that, but I like, yeah. But yeah. I wonder if but sometimes when they be sharing shit, they be sharing shit, even though it reflects well on our players, it's not always in the interest of our players. So I don't know. Me and ESPN got issues when it comes to South Carolina.
They don't get no kudos. They don't get no cool points.
Exactly. Just like when when Vanderbilt only had 2 points, they were running a package about Blake's and about her scoring and all that, which I'm not. But at that point in the game, it wasn't valid. The 2 points, I don't even think came from Michaela. They came from someone else on Vandy. So like, they just always be off with their predetermined shit.
We went to halftime and they talked Big Ten.
Yes.
Yeah. When I saw that, I said, "What are we talking Big Ten for? This is an SEC game. What are we talking about the Big Ten?"
But because that girl's Big Ten. But by the time they came back to us, it was like, oh yeah, and South Carolina's kind of winning the game. Okay, bye. I was like, what? It was like a commercial break, and then they went to Caroline and Courtney. It was like, what the hell is this?
Just keep that.
Okay, cool. Go back to your game.
Right. That's wild. Brittany, did you have anything else?
No. I just need people to do better. Player health these players, a lot of these players want to go onto the league, and your job as a coach is to help them do that.
Or just their quality of life.
Exactly. Like these people want to be able to live a healthy life and to be great human beings. How about you help them do that? And you do nothing for them when you run them into the ground, and you don't teach them, and you're just like, hey, here, go out there and do whatever. You're not helping them. So yeah, do better, people. Do better.
Absolutely. I mean, this was a great emergency special edition baseline brunch, because we've been talking
needed
9 hours.
Yeah,
we needed to. Well, if we were gonna see, I'm a fair person. If I'm gonna go in and go through every person on the roster what I need from them, including even the coaching staff, then when they do it, I'm gonna give you kudos.
Absolutely.
Let's be fair about it. And there were a lot of people who just be trolling and waiting for South Carolina to lose, and then you think like it's Christmas, right? For some people. And so let's also lift up everybody who showed up today. Gotti got in the starting lineup, came with energy, like really did her thing. Latson bounced back after everybody questioning for the past like 2 weeks why she even came to South Carolina. Like that was a dumb decision. No. Maddie stepped up. Like had Raven played that game, I think Raven could have had like a crazy game for real. Like her stat line might have been crazy today. So everybody answered the call, Medina still keeping her head up and not, taking changes personally, right? Joyce, God knows I was going in on Joyce. And Joyce, got her butt in the film room, was resilient, and answered the bell. So like those are all the markings of
Chloe was more active on the sideline. I see you, Chloe.
Was.
Don was more animated too, right? We had a discussion about that. Maybe Don realized like, hey, I need to get into it more. And what Caroline said it, Peck, that in shoot around, Don brought the most energy, and that's the most she's seen Don animated, right? So maybe Don realized like I got to turn it up too, and Boyer and Law and Deli, Boy Deli, on the bench, like I saw them being more demonstrative. So I think everybody BYOE'd. Everybody brought their own energy for the sake of the team. So that was good.
Always leave out Benetti on the bench. What's the other coach name? Coach Mary? That's her name?
Mary, Craig.
Was over there, Craig. Shout out to all of them.
The highlighters be there. They just
yeah, to everyone that plays a role in their success.
I don't know if we said Sessions.
Oh, sorry. Yes, but Sessions always brings the energy. But yes,
oh yeah,
she did too. Yes,
Sessions is a goddamn Gamecock. Sessions be at the game. Sessions got the best seat for a fan. It's like I don't even know if she remembered that she be at work. Sessions be having. I mean, she get her job done, but I'm just saying she be hyped like a fan.
Yep. So kudos to everybody. Yeah, and everybody like being, vulnerable and blunt enough.
That same energy. For those of y'all still doubting us, keep that same energy. That same energy.
I just don't know, like if you're not of the age of 10, and I don't mean this like overly disrespectful, it's gonna be disrespectful, and I kind of like accept that, but like I get a little confused when people have been on the planet Earth for more than 20 years. If you watch sports, like there's just ebb and flows, like this idea of perfectionism. Like half of us don't even go to the gym when we say we're gonna go to the gym. You know what I mean? Like I get a little confused. Like losses happen. Like losses happen.
Part of the game. Part of the game.
Like, do I want them? And do I evaluate how we lose? Yeah, it matters how we lose. But losses happen. Like we can't just like, even like when we first lost to Texas and the way,
That's what makes undefeated special.
Yes. But also that's what makes sports great. Like UConn lost to Tennessee last year. Who the hell saw that? Like I didn't think UConn was the championship team, but they figured it out. our undefeated season. That's why I always say the undefeated season is so fascinating in the psyche of people, because like it was exhilarating, it was amazing, but also like that's not always how it goes. And it took a Camilla crazy 3 to make. I mean, there were a lot of games where there were turning points and things that happened. Like like sports are generally on the margins, and decisions you make determine the outcome. And sometimes they're not always the last thing that happens on the play clock. It happens in second. Like, did you pick up an extra foul? Did you do this? Like, did your team have to adjust to that? Did they have to bring someone else off the bench to guard so and so? Like, all these things matter in the like complexity of the game and the outcome. So I don't know. I just encourage everybody to like chill out a little bit sometimes. Like, we're all here. We're all like, we're fans, right? And some of the trolls here, you're fans too. Just in a different way. But I think sometimes like being overly like crash out sometimes, like it's okay. It's not March. Like we could lose in January, and like the key thing is, what do we learn from that, and does that stick with us, and does that instill what we need it to be? So if you're a fan of the Gamecocks, let me also give you a Gamecocks history lesson. Generally, Don doesn't like losing, but Don's a little bit of a lesson teacher and a lesson learner, if that makes sense. So like, I'm not gonna say Don's purposely losing games, but she'll sometimes be like, yeah, I could have put Alicia out there, I probably could have played Gotti more, but our starters need to figure it out, and then if they don't figure it out, I will determine what I'm going to do differently about it. You know, that's like, Don's that type of parent. If you read her book, you would also get the sense of like, you know, that's her teaching style. So sometimes, you know, losses, you learn more from losses than you can. I'm sure Don's been telling them to box out. Don's been telling them to play better defense. But until you lose a game in overtime that you don't think you probably should have lost, maybe you'll listen to me a little bit more now.
So creates a great opportunity for coaching.
Literally.
Great opportunity for coaching. Great conversation, ladies. Looking forward to the next one. Getting ready to get out of here. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. If you did not hit the like and share on the way in, hit the like and share on the way out, and hype this video when it's over. We appreciate the support. Go ahead.
And just with given like a lot of the weather, hope everybody stays safe and be careful out there, and don't try to overly do things in the elements.
Yes, if you don't have to go out, please don't go out if you don't have to.
One more thing I will add, because I know a lot of people are in the South or not used to snow, or, you know, for those of us who have experienced it, a little tidbit: carry a blanket in your car when it's cold, because you just never know if your car may have issues. If you're stranded in these temperatures, it's really cold too. So that's an easy thing you can do too. So during the winter months, I like to keep blankets in my car. You just never know.
Blankets, flashlights, water.
Yep.
Never know.
All those good things. You just never know.
Never know, folks. Better be safe.
Or don't leave your house.
Sorry. Or like Brittany said, if you ain't got to go outside, stay inside.
Mm-hmm.
That works too. It's great hoop song.
Literally, you ain't missing nothing. Ain't nothing going on outside.
Yeah, we got a CC show tonight. Unless Coach call off. We got a CC show. So I will see y'all again at 11:30. But we appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us on this special edition Baseline Brunch. Ladies, I appreciate you pulling up and having this conversation. Kia High Life here in spirit. Commish, Brittany, Cess Talk Sports. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all. We